This is Eagle Country 105.7 WCUPFM Baraga, Houghton, Hancock. It's that time again to turn the radio station over to Indigenous Insights. Indigenous Insights is Eagle Radio's weekly Native American program. You'll hear all kinds of great music, all genres, all native. You'll also keep in touch with Indian country. Now here's this week's Indigenous Insights.
Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. I'm your host, Mitch. Miigwech for tuning in. I'm going to tell you right now, this has been my favorite show to put together. It's been a lot of fun. You're going to like it. This is the humor edition of Indigenous Insights. I've gathered all the funny stuff we've collected over the years, and I'm putting it all into one show. The first clip I have here, Charlie Hill on the Richard Pryor Show in 1977. Charles Allen Charlie Hill was born July 6, 1951. He was an Oneida, Mohawk, Cree stand-up comedian, actor, and writer. He wrote for the television series Roseanne. He was born in Detroit, Michigan. In 1951, he moved as a child with his family when they returned to their homestead on the Oneida Reservation in 1962. In 1969, he graduated from West Appear High School and enrolled at University of Wisconsin-Madison, where he majored in speech and drama. He was involved in the Broome Street Theater Group. He left college and moved to Los Angeles, where he worked as an actor and comedian. And once again, here he is on the Richard Pryor Show in 1977. This is the humor edition of Indigenous Insights.
Just having a mirage here on the desert, thought I saw TV cameras in front of me. I'd like to introduce now a new talent on the show, a man that I met that gave me my name, Lahunje, means black spirit. And he's an Indian brother, Iroquois Nation, Mr. Charlie Hill. Please welcome me.
Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? I usually have problems doing my act, you know, because I know a lot of you white people never seen an Indian do stand-up comedy before, you know. Like for so long, you probably thought that Indians never had a sense of humor, you know. We never thought you were too funny either. See some people back there putting their chairs in a circle. My name is Charlie Hill, Sagoli. I'm Oneida. I'm from Wisconsin. It's part of the Iroquois Nation. My people are from Wisconsin. We used to be from New York. We had a little real estate problem. I came out here, Los Angeles, a few years ago. I don't drink. No, don't drink. Firewater to Indians. That's just like kryptonite. Here, drink this, sign this, move here. You know what I mean? Indians. You know, people come up to me now, too, and they say, can you speak Indian? And there are like over 300 different tribes. You know, can you speak Indian? That's like saying, hey, can you speak Caucasian? But that's the name they give us, Indians. Indians was the name Christopher Columbus gave us, which is incorrect. He named us Indians because he thought he was in India, you know. I'm sure glad he wasn't looking for Turkey. Changed a lot of things. Columbus discovered America. They taught me that when I was a kid. Columbus discovered Indians, you know. That was my education. You see, like black people, Indians were driven to all-white schools, you see. Except the black people got the buses, the Indians were just driven. I went to Custer Memorial Junior High, you know. Tell me about, you know, a lot of things I couldn't relate to, you know. Like the Pilgrims, they weren't my forefathers, you know. Yes. Pilgrims came to this land 400 years ago as illegal aliens. You know. You know, we used to call them whitebacks. You know, they started unloading the boats, building houses, you know, on the East Coast. First thing we asked, you guys gonna stay the night? Doesn't that just burn you up when people come over and they never leave? Yeah, we'll leave after Thanksgiving, you know. People celebrate that every year, Thanksgiving. You have a lot of holidays. This is Indians' country. There's no Indian holidays. There's Thanksgiving, Columbus Day, and everything. Oh, no, there's one holiday we do celebrate with white people. It's Halloween. Every year we dress up like white people, see. And we go door to door and we get anything we want, you know. Trick or treaty. It's a good crowd there. It's nice doing a TV shot. Maybe a couple more I'll be able to get in the movies someday. And maybe change some of the movie cliches, you know. You see every day in the movies, or the settlers come in, gets the Indian loaded and wants his resources, you know. Say, Injun, which way does this road go? Road stay. You go. You don't understand. Someday we want to live together and love one another like brothers and sisters. We cannot love the white eyes. It is painful to kiss forked tongue. No, I just have a dream that someday I will get into the movies, right? And then I will win an Academy Award. Then I'll refuse it because of the mistreatment of Marlon Brando. Thank you.
my single brothers. Hey, bro!
What?
Did you see that girl? She was checking me out. Hey, bro! Should I ask her out?
Go ahead, bro. You're single. You can do what you wanna. No more drama. You can play with her heart or just fall in love again. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, Hey, bro!
What?
Did you see that girl? She was checking me out. Hey, bro, should I ask her out? Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. You're single. You can do what you wanna. No more drama. You can play with me hard or just fall in love again. Hey, oh, hey, oh.
Hey bro, on this week's humor edition of Indigenous Insights. That was just two dudes filmed in a basement with a phone, but it's hilarious. We played a clip back there from the late, great, legendary Charlie Hill, the pioneer of native comedy. Next, I have a clip from Don Burnstick. I am lucky enough to get to say that I've been able to meet Don a couple of times, actually. He's one of those guys. They're just funny. He's funny. If you follow him from on stage to off stage, you notice his show doesn't end. He's just not holding a mic anymore, and it continues on like that until someone hands him one and he walks back up on stage again. Don does some amazing work out there. He does workshops with communities all over. He focuses on youth and healing, and he promotes living in our ways. He's a Cree from the Alexander First Nation, located outside of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He's the youngest of 15 children, coupled with the fact of growing up on the reserve. It taught Don a variety of means of defending himself, not the least of which became his use of humor. I first became aware of Don Burnstick when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I was on my way down for one of the Res Runners basketball tournaments on the bus, and they played Don Burnstick, and it was the first time I've seen Native American stand-up comedy. I mean, 4th or 5th grade, I barely seen any stand-up comedy, so it was just crazy to see that, and it just was, I don't know, it was more relatable, I guess. So here he is. This is Don Burnstick on the Comedy Network Winnipeg Comedy Festival 2010.
Please welcome Don Burnstick.
Tanse, good to be here. Hello, Caucasians, white people, everybody else said hi. Lots come out tonight. Let's give them a hand. You're brave. Yeah. You look like salt on a piece of moose meat, huh? My name is Don Burnstick. I live here in Winnipeg. Yes. It's my home. Yes. It's really good to be here. Wow, good-looking woman in the house, man. You know, I just want to say that I'm single. For the white ladies, I'm eligible. For the Ojibways, I'm snaggable. For the Crees, I'm shack-upable. A couple of Cree girls, hey, look, he's not my cousin, look. But I tell you something, you know, I love my sisters. Native woman, I love you, man. You're beautiful. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. Love you. But you're a little bit jealous. Oh, yeah. One time I seen this native girl and this white girl, they're going to fight over me, huh? I'll tell you something, my white sisters, I love you, but you cannot fight. And the white girl's gonna fight this native girl, and they're gonna fight over me. What? Could happen. And the white girls fight like this, they go. Native girls, man, native girls want to fight, they'll walk up to you. Heard you're talking about me. That's my boyfriend. See those hickeys, they're mine. But being a single Indian guy, it's tough, because Indian men, we don't know how to date, huh? Indian men don't know how to date. We stalk. We stalk our prey. Across the bingo hall. We don't even know how to have a romantic dinner. A romantic dinner for an Indian man is we'll take you to KFC and lick your fingers after you eat chicken. That's a romantic dinner. Because I was married once, huh? I was married once a while back, you know, and the only thing I miss about marriage is celibacy. That's it. Just the white people are laughing at that one, huh? All the Indians are going, what's celibacy? What's that? Is that a vegetable? What's that? I found out white people, they get intimate anytime. And even in the daylight. Holy. Ever sick in the daylight? Indians, we want to do it. Put all the lights off, close the curtain, get the blanket. Okay, where are you, honey? White people even have foreplay. That's what I heard. Us guys, we have the forearm. You awake? Wake up! I'm home. Oh, yeah. But I got nothing against white people. I think every family should have one. White men work hard. Indians hardly work. White people, they have the vowels in the alphabet. You know, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes. Why? Us guys, our vowels are E, I, O, U, eh? If you're Cree, E, I, O, U, eh? Why? Thank you very much.
This is the humor edition of Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. Check us out at facebook.com/iiradio. We're streaming from keepitinthe.up.com. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube. Here's a clip from the movie Smoke Signals.
Victor's mom makes the best fry bread in the whole world.
Really?
It's so good they use it for communion back home. Arlene Joseph makes some Jesus fry bread. Fry bread that can walk across water. Fry bread rising from the dead.
Is that true? Huh? Come on, is that true?
Way back when, we were having a feast on our reservation. A good old feast. We didn't have a whole lot of food. Just a little bit of deer meat, a huge vat of mashed potatoes, some Coke, and fry bread. But the fry bread made all the difference in the world. You see, a good piece of fry bread turned any meal into a feast. Everybody sat at the tables waiting for the cooks to come with the fry bread. They waited and waited. But you see, there was 100 Indians at that feast and only 50 pieces of fry bread. Arlene kept trying to figure out what to do. I mean, it was her magical fry bread that everybody wanted. But Arlene knew what to do. You see, Arlene's fry bread was magic. Arlene was magic. She knew how to feed 100 Indians with only 50 pieces of fry bread. She went out to talk to the people. Listen, she said. There are 100 Indians here and only 50 pieces of fry bread. Everybody was mad. There was going to be a fry bread riot for sure. But then Arlene said, but I have a way to feed you all. She took a piece of fry bread, she held it over her head, and she ripped it in half.
Oh, that's a good story. Is that true? Is that true?
No, it's not true. Thomas, you're so full of shit.
So I told you a story, now it's your turn.
What? You want lies or do you want the truth?
I want both.
singer comes to us all the way from Satellite Cree Nation, Alberta. My good little buddy, Boxcar Willie. Hey, you're on the floor. Pagam chi chi mago.
Boxcar Willie. Then you can be number one, just like Boxcar Willie.
Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. This is our humor edition, and so far, so good. This next clip is coming at you from the movie Thunderheart. It's a 1992 contemporary Western mystery film, they call it. It portrays fictional events relating to the Wounded Knee incident in 1973. The clip I'm going to play here is when a character played by First Nations actor Graham Greene, who is a police officer in the movie, a tribal cop, he pulls over Val Kilmer's character, who's an FBI agent. Here's the clip.
You gotta be kidding me.
License and registration, please, sir.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, this is my jurisdiction. And you were doing 59 and a 55.
Let me see the radar.
I don't need no radar, I can tell.
You're so full of shit.
No, I listened to the wind when you went by. It said, 59, nail 'em. Before the traditionals do.
Right. That song was called Shquaby right here on Indigenous Insights. And that was actually the first time I heard that song. That one slipped by somehow. All right, so we played a clip from the movie Thunderheart back there. Now I want to bring a clip from the comedy group 1491s. This group is a newer group. They've come to in the spotlight here in the last, I would say, 5 or 6 years, and they have some really good comedy clips out there, and they have some really good like social statement clips out there. Search them up on YouTube and really get familiar with these guys there. So this first clip is from the first video that I've seen from these guys. It's called Singing Lessons, and when the character is interrupted when he's singing, the other character is sticking his drumstick in his mouth. Just to let you know, that's the only thing that doesn't translate in audio. So here it is from the 1491's Singing Lessons featuring Dallas Goldtooth and Tito Barra.
Nephew.
Yeah.
Your dad sent you over here to me.
Yeah.
Teach you about these songs.
Yeah.
About these ways. Now, I've been listening to you. There's something about you I don't like. I mean, your songs, how you sing. So I want to hear you again. You know that AIM song?
Yeah, I know that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Well, sing it. I want to hear you and see how you sing. Stop. You're singing it wrong. I don't know why you sing it that way. You sing it like this. Now you do it like that. I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not getting it. Look at me. You're not getting it, nephew. You gotta sing it like this. With passion. Like that. Can you do it like that? Like you're crying for the people. You do it.
Sleep all day, and then I'll stay. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, sleep all day, and then I'll stay. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. To braid my hair, cook me bannock, pay all the bills, and let me sleep all day, and then I'll stay. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
Dream on.
The humor edition of Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. Eagle Radio is owned and operated by the Keweenaw Indian community. We're broadcasting from the shores of Lake Superior here on the reservation. This next one is from the group 1491s. Once again, this one, they are going to be singing Southern Men, except they all take a little hit of helium before they do. Here it is, the 1491s on the humor edition of Indigenous Insights.
Nephew.
Yeah.
Your dad sent you over here to me.
Yeah.
Teach you about these songs.
Yeah.
About these ways. Now, I've been listening to you. There's something about you I don't like. I mean your songs, how you sing. So I want to hear you again. You know that AIM song?
Yeah, I know that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Well, sing it. I want to hear you and see how you sing. You're singing it wrong. I don't know why you sing it that way. You sing it like this. Now you do it like that. I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not getting it. Look at me. You're not getting it, nephew. You gotta sing it like this. With passion. Like that. Can you do it like that? Like you're crying for the people. You do it.
spirits, rock and roll. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey,
This is Eagle Country 105.7 WCUPFM, Baraga, Houghton, Hancock. You're listening to Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Native American program. All genres, all Native. Eagle Radio is owned and operated by the Keweenaw Bay Indian community. Now, back to Indigenous Insights.
Indigenous Insights, our humor episode. Miigwech for tuning in. This next clip is coming at you from Louis C.K., a very popular stand-up comedian. He's also an actor and writer. He's a producer and a director. He has his own TV show, which is it's a good show. I think I watched a whole season of it, actually. I should watch some more of it. But anyways, Louis C.K., this is pretty interesting. He's actually a Mexican-American. I did not know that. So anyways, like I said, he's not, well, I guess he is kind of native if he's Mexican-American, but he identifies as Caucasian, as you can hear in this clip. I'm going to play from him as he addresses what non-native people did to the North American continent. Check it out.
I mean, everything that we introduce to the world is shit. Meaning white people. Because I really think that white people are from like another planet. Because when we came to America, it was so nice. It was just Indians, and they weren't even Indians. We called them that by accident, and we still call them that. Like we knew in a month that it wasn't Indians, but we just don't give a shit. We never correct it. We came here, they're like, hi, and we're like, hey, you're Indians, right? And they're like, no. No, this is India, right? No, it's not, it's totally other place. You're not Indians? No. Ah, you're Indians. You're Indians for hundreds of years after.
Would you muss if I asked you to muss? Would you rub bear grease down my back? Would you cry if I ate last piece of fry bread? Would you smudge with me tonight? Would you be lost if you had no lips? Would you laugh watching Don Burn stick Willie KFC by the pale moonlight and bang our drums tonight? I can be your Nietzsche Moose, baby. Together we can get our spirit names. I wanna shack up with you forever. You can take my car keys away. Would you start to swear once I got to know you? Would you fluff or would you still run and hide? Are you too shy to make hot love with the lights turned on tonight? I can be your Nietzsche Moose, baby. Together we can get our land claims. I wanna shack up with you forever. You can even take my cell phone away. Oh, I remember the first time I saw you at the powwow. All the drummers and singers were checking you out. I needed that special look to you. I wanted to go up, but I was too shy. So I stayed back, thought to myself, oh, I just want to snag you. I just want to snag you. Oh yeah, I won't go to sleep like you did to you last time. I'll lay with you at night. I can be your Nietzsche Moose, baby. Together we can get our spirit names. 'Cause I wanna shack up with you forever. You can have my Facebook password and username. 'Cause I can be your Nietzsche Moose, baby. Together we can get our land claims. I wanna shack up with you forever. You can take my car keys away. You can take my cell phone away. You can have my Facebook password and username.
Hey, Victor. Sorry to hear about your dad. You need a ride?
Yeah,
Hey, Thomas. Need a ride?
you bet.
What are you gonna trade for it? We're Indians, remember? We barter.
A story?
Good. Better be good.
During the 60s, Arnold Joseph was the perfect hippie because all the hippies were trying to be Indians anyway. But because of that, he was always wondering how anybody would know when an Indian was trying to make a social statement. But there's proof, you know. Back during the Vietnam War, he was demonstrating against it, and there was this photographer there. He took a picture of Arnold that day, and it made it onto the wire services and was reprinted in newspapers throughout the country. It even made it to the cover of Time magazine. In that photograph, Arnold is wearing bell-bottoms and a flowered shirt, his hair in braids with red peace symbols splashed across his face like war paint. He holds a rifle above his head, captured in that moment just before he proceeded to beat the shit out of the National Guard private lying on the ground beneath him. Another demonstrator holds a sign just barely visible over his left shoulder. It reads, "Make love, not war."
Jeez, did your dad really do that?
Thomas, you're so full of shit.
Oh, then what happened?
Arnold got arrested, you know, but he got lucky. At first, they charged him with attempted murder, but then they plea bargained that down to assault with a deadly weapon, and then they plea bargained that down to being an Indian in the 20th century. Then he got 2 years in Walla Walla.
So what do you think?
Well, I think it's a fine example of the oral tradition.
A fine example of the oral tradition here on Indigenous Insights. Another clip from Smoke Signals on the humor edition of Indigenous Insights. Keeping it going, here's some stand-up comedy from Native America.
Nice sunny day out today. Thank you. I danced all night for that shit. You're welcome. I am from Canada. I flew in. This is my first time in LA. This is great. It's so nice to be here. I flew down. I'm looking out the plane. And I'm looking at all the native workers. I'm like, wow, the natives are working down here everywhere. They're running the airports. Then I'm driving on the freeway, and I'm like, oh, they're selling fruit on the side. This is awesome. These natives down here rock. And then one comes up to me, hey, vatos. I'm like, oh my God, they sound different too. Back home, that really ticks me off. Being mistaken for the races, like Chinese, Japanese, Hawaiian, Mexican, Spanish, Filipino, Scottish. You'd be surprised if I was wearing my kilt. I'd show the ladies a wee show. That's right, ladies. I'm hung like a buffalo. Oh, sorry, Tatanka. So yes, I am Native American. I'm Indigenous. I'm Aboriginal. I'm sick and tired of all the political correct crap. You just call me Caucasically impaired. Is that better? Does that work? Thank you. I don't mind being Native. I like the free shit, huh? That's right. Land, no taxes. Woo! Don't know if you white people know this, but here in LA, I get free cab rides. Yeah, well, they're cop cars, but they get you home. They're usually pretty good about it.
I met this elderly lady at the bingo hall. She was like, "What's your name, fool?" I was like, "Vaughn, Eagle Bear." She was like, "You don't hear a name like that every day now, do you?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." 3 Indians walked out of a bar sober. It could happen. A salad bar. One day my cell phone started smoking and the people standing around me thought I was sending a text message. My tribe has a website on the internet to protect the fishing rights of Native Americans. www.savethesalmon.net. When I was in college, I took a Native American studies class, and I was the only Native American in the class, and I got a C. I should have cheated off that little Asian girl.
Natives in the house, we are going to party like it's 1491. Let's go, people. All right. Hey, give it up for me, Mexican, Irish, Navajo, Mexaho. Or as I'm known on racial surveys, other. We got any other others? Any other Mexahos? How about Aztec Navajos? Any Azhos? Do we have any hoes here tonight? Where are the hoes? I did that line in San Francisco. 8 Asian folks jumped up in the club. Ho, family! Eight ho, here for the show.
Movies that always have freaked me out, though, are scary movies. They're supposed to be scary because something was built on an Indian burial ground. Like, all right, that's kind of scary, I guess. And you watch the whole movie all the way through, and you look, and I watch, and I'm like, hey, where are all the Indian ghosts? They get relocated by the white ghost? What happened here? Boo, boo. I'm sorry you can't boo here. You got to go somewhere else. What? Even in the afterlife. A lot of Indians, we don't have a lot of body hair. I'm mixed blood, so I got some. It's like patchy, but it's can't grow a beard or nothing, man. I tried to grow a goatee once. It just looked like a smiling nutsack.
My Indian name is Wambli Ohitika. I know, it sounds like my dad just looked into a bowl of alphabet soup.
We shall call him Wambli Ohitika.
Says right here in the bowl.
Oh, my great-great-grandmother was the daughter of a Yaqui chief, Standing Deer. My great-great-grandfather was the son of Zapotec leader, Benito Juarez. And because of that mixture of cultures, that intermingling of indigenous bloodlines, I stand here tonight looking like Jackie Chan. Everywhere I go, I get mistaken for belonging to another cultural group. When I was born, my dad said, holy crap, we had a Korean. Everywhere I go in Tokyo, they thought I was Japanese, talking to me in Japanese. One thing I did understand, they were bragging their country was becoming Americanized. I said, what are you talking about? No one here even speaks Spanish.
Thank you. Stay strong. We love you. Thank you for coming.
Smoke was blowing, she can make it, help me Lord. Then when she finally parked, about 100 skin got out, and all the boys are staring, they's made me wanna pout. She says she wants some corn soup, I got fried bread in a bag. Won't you come and be my one and only powwow snag? I'm wrong. Oh, she got dirty powwow ankles all the way up to her knees. She's standing alone, her friend's going bathroom in the trees, and I'm sticking out my chest, cause I know
baby, please. And we're sitting in a teepee. I say you're so pretty. She just looks at me, and all she said was, hey. She said she wants some corn soup. I got fried bread in a bag. Won't you come and be my one and only powwow snack? She said she wants some corn soup. I got fried bread in a bag. Won't you come and be my one and only powwow snack? She said she wants some corn soup. I got fried bread in a bag. Won't you come and be my one and only powwow snack? Yeah.
Indigenous Insights on the air every Saturday from noon to 2. This is Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. Check us out at facebook.com/iiradio. We're streaming from keepitinthe.up.com. You can also find us on YouTube. Please subscribe.
Got me a race runner Indian car. Got me a race runner one-eyed boy. Got me a race runner, fill my yard with those race runner Indian cars. Got me a race runner, nobody wanna stay. Said I got me a race runner, nobody wanna stay. But just $100, bad as a Batmobile. It gets me to the power, saving to the 49s. It gets me to the power, saving to the 49s. Just gotta push it home before the sun begins to shine. Jingle bells, race cars smell like oil and gasoline. A race mobile lost the way. Still it's a dream machine. Jingle bells, race cars smell like oil and gasoline. Race mobile lost the way. Still it's a dream machine. When this race runner dies, it's gonna go out when good cars go. When this race runner dies, it's gonna go out when good cars go. Park it in a yard next to all the junkers before. Got me a race runner Indian car. Got me a race runner one-eyed boy. Got me a race runner, fill my yard with those race runner Indian cars. Race runner Indian cars.
Hello there, we're back with Redskin Radio. I'm Curtis, shot on both sides, bleeding in the ditch. And right now, we're gonna go to the weather with Agnes Love Handles.
And this is Agnes Love Handles, Cree. And I'm going to tell you about what it's like outside. If you look outside right now, it's snowing. Tonight, it might not be. I hope it's not. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be snowing again. It might not be, and it might be. Well, it's been very cold these past few weeks since Christmas time, and soon spring will be here. This is Agnes Love Handles for Redskin Radio.
shows. Looking for a co-signer, the man who really knows. Drove on down a two-lane road. Hey, I got a flat tire. We got lighting up the load. I can see Grandma's house from here. Ha ha. Let's stop in and see if she goes. Corn soup and fry bread, good eating on the res. Jamming all night, getting down at all my friends. They built a brand new building by the bingo hall. Waiting for a job. Hey, I can do the call. Corn soup and fry bread. Like to smell that burger's fried. Play. Got a couple little white boys. Hey, they're gonna try and tell us the right way. Ha ha. We've been lost since we hit town. Walking up and down that old Broadway, we look like a clown. All I wanna do is go back home to the res. I'm tired of singing this song. I'm gonna go rest. Corn soup and fry bread, good eating on the res. Getting down with all my good friends. Jamming all night to a bad song. Ha ha. Corn soup and fry bread. Oh, I like to smell that bear grease fried.
said that she said, he said, that you said, he said, she said, that she said, you said, she said, that you said, he said, she said. All I'm asking for, fried bread, fried bread, fried bread, fried bread. He wants to settle down out on the edge of town, far from the neon lights, under the stars so bright. The fire glows and flickers between the cactus breakers, out on the edge of town. He wants to settle down. All I'm asking for, fried bread, fried bread, fried bread, fried bread. He likes his cornbread bannock, tortillas hot fanatic, pinky bread pop of his pumpernickel, oven bread, rye bread with the pickle. Croissants and pastry, taste tasty, he doesn't seem to mind. 8 mile long fry bread line, 'cause we're all the same inside. We need fry bread all the time. All I'm asking for, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread, fry bread. Give me some sopapillas, bagels would be nice. Crazy for that pita bread, jalapeno pepper bread, fry bread.
Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Anishinaabe radio program. This is our humor episode, and you know what? It's time for immersion, and our immersion segments fit right into our humor episode because you can even hear it in the story. There's always a lot of laughing. It's always a lot of fun as our teachers tell us some really funny stories. So here it is, 10 minutes of Anishinaabe Moin through the Bay Mills Community College immersion program.
Beep beep, etan. Hashawita. Mishmanda mishkos. Mishmanda mishkos ni. Ning mandigi bin demagat.
Pagkanan mide.
Pagkanan mide, mi manda.
Put it in there because it stinks.
There you go. You shaving.
Hide it. Trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Smell
Sure. Non moday.
Peanut butter.
Kız manda kisi bir gine gade.
Zibi ne gade banda. Bin nagot. Mishmanda es na una. Manda.
Every month.
Mishmanda je wani pinang. Ashna tas waning. Mapichi bakwegam kong yunendan.
So they hid it in
Mishatman
the peanut
kata.
butter so they couldn't smell it? Is that what you're saying? No?
Ka.
Wait, gage go gaya be test no di bagas. Gaya be test no she we bin nagot.
Bin nagot.
Up to bin nagot. Yigsi genan. Yigsi genan. In the jar. Yigsi genan we ne we. Min we.
Ni just wait, papa na. Wani not ne mishma bagi ne gadang we. Mom pi to poning. Pass poning, to poning.
Put it in a cupboard.
Mom pi. Kitching. Mom pi. He sucks
Hide
since
that in the
manta.
peanut butter?
Kagsibi ginagate, motay. Motay, kagsibi ginagate.
Put it
Speak na ka, de kage ko manda, kage ko. Ibin na kot.
Oh, like a stash.
Manda, ibin na wat. Kiti speak nan, speak na gan, bish. Just ibin na wat.
Camouflage.
They put the peanut butter around the jar so they would think that's
Kaka,
it. No?
bin na wat.
I guess I'm the wrong trail here.
You hide it.
Bin na wat. What she bin na wat kego?
Stash.
Ka.
I.
Guy with knocks no. Bin na wat.
Inside?
Bin na wat. Kiki speak nan manda.
Empty?
When it is kiki speak nan.
Bish zo
Yeah.
Cleaned it out.
Mi das ka na kaset.
Bish man ka na kasang na. Wiketong. You den danders.
Okay.
Mampi.
So it looks like peanut butter.
Meres mapa ute nang gishat. Go to bagi swan shop ta Miigwech. Go to bagi swan shop ta.
They should have just smoked it.
Go to bagi swan shop ta. Pichak.
Cut in half.
Go to bigi swan.
Tang.
Hour?
Half hour.
Go to bagi swan.
1 hour. 1 hour.
Hide it.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Mi mama kan den da ute nang.
And then count.
Na the shade again on be bayat. Wapo ko no chisak.
You smoke 2 joints?
Pio. Wapo ko no
Oh,
chisak.
no, the most is.
The mouse got high?
What?
They ate it?
Oh, they did?
You meet na abang din.
I'd like to see a mouse all high.
Miss mama bigiet. Oh, tsap. Panot niya kung kuching yaw. Kuching. Miss mama na. Yam. Oh! Hey! Kubo niya, Amanda. Kubo niya. Woye, gimich. Miss mama, wapo ka no chisak. Gimich na.
There's a mouse in there?
The mga basic.
Imich nan.
Bite it, chewing it?
Didn't you tell the story before?
Mama.
I heard it before. I'm having deja vu then.
Mi just manda nam dek. Manda nam.
Blue.
This is not what.
Blue.
What manda nam dek?
Green.
Green?
Mi enam dek.
Or is that green
Marijuana?
marijuana plant? Green stuff?
Mi deswe mapa. Tad nien. Man dek ske no, wap ko no chisak pishken da na manda na.
Wapo ko chisak. Pachken na na ambete.
Manda.
The mice were eating the.
They're like peanut butter.
Beach mapa.
Mi das manda. Ibich manda na.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Miss Mama. Miss Mama, mommy, pick up again. Mine. Pick up again. Miss Mama, no. Kenda na kasi bisiyata na Miss Mama, tanyen mine. Honesta. Wap ko na mo chiyak. Nish. Bigmot na, ando ni. Damish konsketa. Wow! Oh, niginaidik, niginaidik, siginam na na. Aras na wap ko no chis. Keda. Bigmot na. Meet na. Miss Mama manya ni. What tarawa na strans mama. Ang nagigigigis na. Chigis ka naman, na
Did you eat the peanut butter too?
Kawin, kage ko, ka.
That was in the jar.
Mandi siya na ako. Kage ko.
Peanut butter is just the.
Yes. Chaba, passional mo man. Oh! Mampis akong ko siya maba zingak. Zingak? What's man that? Zingak. Zingak.
Running into the wall.
What is yung zingak?
Dizzy?
No, zingak.
Bumping?
Maba eketet. Gocha maba zingak. Miyatik. Chababa petik maba. Kutubaba. Chababa petik maba ndala. Wat saksa ko nang wakala. Mishnegi pandu amdeng na. Uneshnenen kasgategen. Winsakaswat na. Wapunutinsak. Wapunutin. Wajana gotone. Champitem gak. Champinabik. No shanda. Wajana shikategen.
Trap.
Minori tong basic nama ni henjik sibi nagneng naming basic ton na shang goche basic ton no shang goche tonen. Joa. Kashu idebna sinoya bamawika. Bamawika idebna no kunwajisen. Mish mabatanien gasheviset. Manang goding ni. Migibatset. Manda mish kumosni. We mesaka sorting. Mesaka sorting. Wabgunotisa. Igmoto. Igmoto. Wabgunotisa.
The rat guy.
What?
The rat guy?
The stole was bad.
Rat guy? Wow. Oh my god.
Midish mabatanien gasheviset. Gasheviset goding. Kushan win mon nen which gain. Upkanen that. Nashewonan. Basic. He kaganap chuyin mosi. Mishmandang goding mabana. Manyen. Pep kami. Pep kami. Ashganan. Ashgan.
Sam?
What?
Sam?
Ashgan. Ashgan.
Oh, a bridge.
Pep kami. Champion denang mikan. Shamanda. Mikan. Udinya puin shang mapi. Mishmanda mikan neshnao. Mishman pi zingak. Wanesh zingak. Jerongi kete. Zingak.
But there's a word I'm going to teach you. It's an Indian word. We all know it. It's universal. You can use it any reservation you go to. Use it here. Anytime you need to use it, just bust it out, and you'll be in. You'll be in the circle, in the group. All right? It's right here. It's called A. That's all you gotta say. First letter of the alphabet. Just stretch it out real long. Say it anytime, whenever you need it. You know, in a tight situation, just bust it out, man. Inappropriate time, just say it. It'll make everything okay. You know? Hey, you know what? Last Christmas, I was with your wife. And it's like, we mean it, like it's a serious word, you know? It's one of those things like you're just kidding, but you're not really kidding. You know, you mean it, but you don't really mean it. Like that's how we grew up on the res as kids, you know? We tease each other hard, we'll make each other cry. Then at the end it's like, hey. You know, we'll say it in the most inappropriate times, man, like New Year's resolutions. Everybody's trying to be serious, man. This year, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. Just we're trying to be serious, but we can't, man. It's like, you know what? This year, I'm gonna sober up. I'm gonna sober up for the family. It's always your best friend or your brother or your mom. Hey, Hey, shut up, Sonny. You know you're not. You'll say, you know, you mean it, but you don't really mean it. Maybe you should get up off the couch this morning and go get a job. Hey! Just kidding. Stay there. Go ahead.
That was Tatanka Means here on Indigenous Insights. Coming up in just a little bit, we have This Week in History and also one more audio clip for you for our humor show. This is Indigenous. Indigenous Insights. It's time for This Week in History, understanding the present by honoring our past. This week in 1850, the first Robinson Treaty for the Lake Huron region, commonly called Robinson-Huron Treaty, was entered into agreement. That was September 9th, 1850 at Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, between Ojibwe chiefs inhabiting the northern shore of Lake Superior from Batchewana Bay to Sault Ste. Marie. So there it is, this week in 1850. To end off our humor edition of Indigenous Insights, we have one more audio clip for you. We'll see you next time on Indigenous Insights Bamapi. Now, here's every Victor from Smoke Signals. You're welcome.
Hey, Victor! Hey, Victor, what do you know about fire? Hey, Victor, heard your dad's living in Phoenix, Arizona now.
Hey, Victor, who do you think is the greatest basketball player ever?
Hey, Victor! What about your dad? Hey, Victor! I'm sorry about your dad.
Hey, Victor, sorry to hear about your dad.
Hey, Victor, remember that dog that used to live over there?
Hey, get home.
Victor!
Hey,
Dance
Victor!
with us!
Hey, Victor. Who's your favorite Indian?
Hey, Victor! Victor! Hey, Victor! Heard your dad left. What happened? Why'd he leave? Does he hate you?
Hey, Victor, what do you remember about your dad? Hey, Victor, did you know I was an alternate on the 1980 Olympic team? Hey, Susie, this is pretty good bread.
It's okay.
Hey, Victor, you should try some. It's almost as good as your mom's.
Ain't no bread good as mom's.
Hey, Victor, you ever hear the Gathering of Nations powwow in New Mexico?
Hey, Victor!
What is it, Thomas?
Hey, Victor, do you know why your dad really left?
Hey, man,
baby, for what the cowgirls do. Hey-oh, 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 jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions dance tonight. Hush, my darling, the mighty jungle, the lions dance tonight. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
You've been listening to Indigenous Insights, Eagle Radio's weekly Native American program. All genres, all Native. Indigenous Insights keeps you in touch with Indian country. To reach the hosts of Indigenous Insights, you can email iiradio@up.net. That's iiradio@up.net. You can also check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/iiradio. Tune in again next week for another edition of Indigenous Insights on Eagle Country 105.7.